Here we are, day 2 on the Carson. We're out here pretty early. Just trying to, we're gonna clean up. Well, it's about 9:40 right now. We're about to clean up clean the windows up. So we can just get us a good fresh start today. I'm about to go dump what I have on this grain cart over there on that truck. Got us a good empty truck now, and yep. So I got the windows finished on this combine, and I'm thinking I'm about to die of a heat stroke. It's so muggy and humid out here. It's like 100% humidity out here. It's hot, but I got these windows clean. See, look, this one's so clean. You can't even tell there's a window there. I'm just kidding. The door's open. I got you. But it's 10:03. We're gonna get back at it later on this evening. Well, not this evening. Maybe after lunch. We'll get there. All right, here I am. Back. It's about 9:43 now. Checking back in. Unloading this grain. That is those leftover from last night. Putting it in the truck. Haven't operated with the little grain cart today because of when it gets muddy, it's tough for this sucker to pull that big grain cart through the mud. So we got the big tractor pulling the big grain cart and this little tractor pulling the little grain cart. I say little tractor, but it ain't that little. But, yep, here we are. Already almost empty. Catch y'all later. I don't know if you can see them over there, but the neighbors are getting ready to cut. We gotta go. We gotta go. It's time to go. So the maintenance crew of me and Jake, I got both the combine's windows clean, and Jake's over there sitting on the cab of the tractor cleaning off his window. And it's humid, very humid. It's shutting down your lungs, it's so humid. It's tough. Here we are, it's Jake. I'm with Clay right here. We're out here, we're checking this field out. We're hoping we can get cutting out here around a little past lunch. The sun's trying to come out. We need it to, so we can get this baby dried up. And we can get out here and we can get cutting. All right, me and Clay just got done checking it out. Looks like we're gonna be able to get rolling after lunch. So we'll be back in a little bit. We made it back to the field. Everyone's here. Here's me. There's Clay and there's Dad pulling in right there. So yeah, we made it. Here's our lineup. And hopefully, within about an hour or so, we can get her fired up and going. All right, and we're back. What's up, guys? We have started on this bag field, and I didn't have the camera. The GoPro was dead, so I wasn't able to record nothing, but we've already cut about four hopper carts each. Well, I guess in total, actually. And it ain't doing great. A lot of freeze damage down here. A lot of people are referring to this as the Wuhan, China of freeze damage down here. But where it isn't frozen, it's doing pretty good. It's doing great. But the problem is a lot of it is frozen. So yeah. I'm going to head down here. You probably can't see. I can zoom in. Yeah, you can zoom in. But way down there, we got my dad, and who's gonna unload Clay and Pat down there. but they're taking a while getting full because, like I said, it ain't doing that great because there's so much freeze damage. But we still need to run the 2 grain carts because of the long trip from the field to the front of the field, which is past a little. So we have 2 fields in this place. The big one here in the back, and then the medium-sized one in the front. So it's a pretty long. Oh, there's a snake actually right there. I just saw a snake right there. Whoa. Let's go back to that. So I go back to it. It was right here. In that little hole right there. It looks like some hog damage or something right there. It was right there. It was actually eating a mouse. Looks like we went back in the lead. Alright, we're gonna head back. But yeah, there's a snake right there. I'm gonna head down and see what needs to be unloaded, so I'll catch y'all then. And I just got word from my dad, Scott, that we're not gonna need to run 2 grain carts today, so sorry. So he's gonna go dump what he's about to get filled up all the way by Pat real quick, and he's gonna go dump that, and he's probably gonna come ride with me, and we're just gonna run this 1 grain cart, or just run that 1 grain cart, I don't know. But yeah, it's doing so bad that we're just gonna start using just 1, so that's how it's going right now. Now, like I said, even though it isn't making that good, look at this beautiful sight right here. Okay, here we got Dad coming up. Let's see, he's videoing as well. Not sure what he's videoing at. I'm telling with him, but yeah, here he is. We got Clay a little bit behind him. He's gonna catch Pat back here. You don't even see that way, but here's the man who started it all. And then right there's little boy, little Clay following him. I'll catch him in a second. I'll catch y'all then. Alright, I'm getting out the camera. It's gonna be tough to record, but I'm pulling up on Clay to come unload him. Up there we got Dad unloading Pat right now. We got Scott unloading Pat. Coming up on Clay. About to see what I can get on camera. It's gonna be tough to record because I have to steer and shift and all that. About to run to the header. Whoops. And let's see what we can get right here. Here we are. I gotta make sure to try to keep that tire and that track right there. That way we can make sure I can keep my grain cart or my header away from my grain cart or my back tire of my tractor away from that header right there while we're unloading on the go. I want to try to get him right where he's at right there. That's perfect. There's Clay doing a great job as normal. And they're up there. Unloading on the go. It's just a beautiful sight. I wish we could get a 3D, or not a 3D, a third person point of view picture of this. Of how pretty of a sight that this is. Even though it's weed soap, you can almost tell through the camera how bad it is. How frozen out it is. There's Clay having to use the bat reel. He prefers the finger reel up there, but he got stuck with this one today. Stuck with combine number 2 because we were having to go take that sample.
Clay combining, following Pat. Clay asked me to do a brief history on Hermas Farms. Hermas Farms that you see on the opening of his video, established 1896, was established by my great-grandfather, Clemens Hermas. He was born in Germany and moved here when he was 17 years old in 1877. He started farming in central Texas near Tours or Taylor, Texas. Then moved to Lindsay in around 1892, and then started farming on his own in 1896. And then my grandfather got a farm. His name was also Clem Hermas, and he started farming when he got back from World War I, so I'm guessing in the 1920s, early 1920s, maybe 1918, somewhere in there. And then my dad started farming the west part of that place along with my uncle. My dad, Clem Hermes, started farming in around 1955 along with my uncle Joe, his twin brother. And they farmed land on the west side of my grandpa's place. And then I started farming that same land along with my cousin John Corcoran, who's also a descendant of Clem Hermes. His mom was a Hermes, Rita Corcoran. And then now my oldest son Jake is involved in farming that same land, and my middle son Clay is. I guess they are fourth or fifth generation Hermes farmers in Cook County.
So you're back in the combine here with me, Clay, cutting along here on the Carson place still. We've cut about, let me look, cut a good 66 acres off this back 120 acre field. If you can't tell, I'm in the one that is left just less gifted than the other one, and you have to steer this one. It's not smart enough to, it's not as gifted and talented where you can let the thing steer itself. This one isn't a smart combine, it's a dumb one. But it's like it is. We're cutting along about 20 acres an hour. You can't hear that little rattle in the background. That's the yield monitor. That's the yield monitor. It's not, I don't know if it's on, not connected right or something, but it'll rattle when I hit something. Well, not hit something, but raising low, it'll rattle. Still plugging along. By far the best day we've had this harvest, since it is one big field. So probably the craziest thing I've ever seen when I was combining in my whole life happened just now. I was cutting along, and then a deer came running out of a tree line. A big old doe deer ran out, and then out of nowhere, two coyotes ran out of the wheat and started chasing the doe. I was like, that's probably one of the most interesting things to ever happen while I'm combining ever. It was awesome. When I say it was awesome, it might not have been awesome for the deer, but it was awesome for us people in the cab of an air-conditioned combine to watch happen. It's pretty sweet. I know they're probably just a blob in the camera right now, but right over there on the ground, those right there, as Bob Boucher's mom would say, are the devil. Those are hogs, wild hogs. We got them really bad around here. Not this year, but most years. Look at them things just sitting there eating our food like a bunch of crazy things. Look at them run. Get out of here. Beat it. Get out. Get gone. Get.